In this screencast, we're going to take a look at contributing to open source software. There are many reasons to contribute to open source software and different ways to find something to work on. In this video, we'll look at how to create an open source pull request. For this video, let's assume we found a project we want to work on and an issue we want to fix. In this example, the project is on GitHub. When making your first contribution, you won't have access to push to the open source project directly. So the first thing we need to do is fork this project to our own profile. This means we create a copy of the original project on our profile. We then need to clone this project to our local machine. We see that we have several options to get the code. Let's use HTTPS, as that can be the simplest option. When we click the clipboard icon, the URL will be copied to our clipboard. When we open intelliJ IDEA and don't already have a project open, we'll see the welcome screen. Here, we have the option to get from VCS, version control system. When we click the button, the Get from VCS dialog opens. We can paste the URL we just copied. We can select where we want to store this project on our computer. Let's stick with the default. When we select Clone, intelliJ IDEA will clone the GitHub repository to the selected directory. intelliJ IDEA will open the project on our machine. If we already have a project open, we can open the Get from VCS dialog by going to File, New, Project from Version Control. Before making any changes, we'll want to make sure that we can build the project. This is often described in the README. Let's open the terminal and build the project as described. In this example, we need Docker, which is already installed and running. Now that we know we can build the project, we can start making changes. First, we need to look for the right place to make the change. We might navigate the project in the Project Tool window or look for a specific file or code snippet using Find in Files. Once we are done making changes, we'll want to make sure the project still builds. Now that we are done making our changes and the project still builds, we can commit our changes. We can check our changes in the Commit Tool window to see if these are the right files and check the diff to see if the changes are correct. Once we are happy with our changes, we can create a pull request. If we don't have access to the original project, we need to push our code to our fork. We go back to our GitHub profile and create a pull request from there. On an active project, hopefully your PR will be reviewed soon. Your PR might get comments from reviewers that you need to fix. For complex changes, this might take several iterations. For smaller changes, hopefully it won't.
Oh look, a new PR!
Looks good to me! In this video, we've seen how to do an open source pull request. For more information on what you can contribute and how to find something to contribute, please have a look at this video. Thanks for watching.